Hey there, this is Luke Salway, CEO and Master Facilitator at Coachology. And in today's short video, I would love to share with you how you can accelerate your leadership journey with the Leadership Development Matrix. So basically, having worked with hundreds of companies around the world and thousands of different leaders, what I've found is leaders need a balanced leadership style. And this leadership development matrix is a great way to explain how you can accelerate your leadership journey. So on one axis, we have the problem and the solution. And on the other axis, we have telling and asking. Now, where do you think most leaders spend most of their time? Yeah, that's right. Down here in this bottom left-hand quadrant where they're focusing on the problem and they're telling their teams what to do. And that sounds like telling them what to do. It sounds like demanding them what to do, blaming them when something goes wrong with the problem, or complaining about this, that, or the other. Now, how much time do most traditional leaders spend down in this bottom left-hand quadrant, do you think? Shockingly, it's 80% of the time. So 80% of the time, most leaders are spending their time down in that bottom left-hand quadrant. So clearly, that's not a very balanced leadership style. That's not going to empower and develop your teams. And what it means is you actually won't have time to develop and grow yourself because you're always, putting out fires. So let's take a look at the rest of the quadrant. Up in the top left-hand quadrant here is what I call facilitation. When you think about facilitation, I want you to think about group coaching conversations. I want you to think about brainstorming sessions, problem-solving sessions, working on specific projects, where initially you will be addressing a problem, and then as quickly as possible, though, you want to shift your focus towards the solution. Now, what's really cool at this point here is you're asking or eliciting, you're facilitating the process. So you're not telling the teams what to do, you're not telling them what the problem is, you're getting them to share and articulate, which helps them to improve their communication. And then, of course, as you shift towards the solution, you're helping them to, be more creative and come up with their own solutions. Down on the bottom right-hand side is what we call mentoring. So basically, a mentor is really, really good at a specific skill set. So the mentor can work with his or her team to share with them some best practices, some strategies. So we're telling them what to do, yet we're focusing more towards the solution, right? Also, kind of training is down in this bottom right-hand quadrant as well. Because remember, sometimes our team, they don't know what they don't know. So we need to kind of guide them. And mentoring is kind of like taking them by the hand and helping them to accelerate their journey. Now, the final quadrant, and this is where a lot of my current leadership programs are focusing on, where we share coaching techniques and strategies with organizations. What percentage of the time do you think leaders are spending coaching their teams at the moment? Shockingly, only 1%. Right? So coaching is where we ask questions and we're focusing towards the solution. As we ask questions of our teams, well, it helps them to think for themselves, to be more creative, to be better at problem solving, increases their level of consciousness and awareness, etc., etc., etc. So clearly, though, 1% is not enough, and it's certainly out of balance in regards to the rest of the matrix. So a great leader, based on these thousands of leaders that I've been coaching and training, you want to aim in the beginning, right? Let's not jump too far outside of the comfort zone. Aim for 10 to 20%. Right? So if you're coaching your teams 10 to 20% of the time, and of course that depends on your industry, the size of your team, your specific role, and so on. And if you aim for that 10 to 20%, and then you balance out the rest of your matrix with 10, 20 to 30% each, then you are going to accelerate your leadership to the next level. So if you're interested in developing a balanced leadership development matrix for yourself or for your team, please get in contact and we'll create a customized solution for you. Thanks. Bye for now.